I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to today's CT Style Express. For children struggling with developmental disorders, it said that early intervention is key. Middlesex Health has created the Meyer Center, which helps with diagnosis and treatment of these disorders. Here with more are Brian Tabor, Director of Physical Rehabilitation at Middlesex Health, and Annie Calamari, Manager of Middlesex Health's Outpatient Child and Adolescent Services. Thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So, Brian, could you tell us about the Meyer Center?
Sure. The Meyer Center is an interdisciplinary team of physical therapists, occupational therapists, and speech therapists, as well as behavioral health staff, such as a certified behaviorist and behavior techs. They're all coming together to offer kids who have developmental challenges of all sorts, basically the best shot at being successful in not only school, but throughout the rest of their lives, and addressing those challenges that they may face.
And now, Annie, early intervention is key. What are the benefits of this?
So by identifying children on the spectrum or any issues developmentally early, we can address them both at home, at school, as Brian said, in the community. And some kids who may have struggled to talk might talk earlier or sooner, or have issues with potty training. We might be able to address that and make sure that they can get to the school sooner rather than have any delays and things like that.
Right. Super important. And now, Brian, walk us through, some of the services that you offer to get children to that point.
Yeah. So we have everything from testing all the way through the treatment. So we're offering screenings for autism, as well as additional other developmental disorders and concerns. And then depending on what these screenings come out with and working with the child's pediatrician and family, then we'll come up with, the best treatment plan. And that may include all or parts of what we offer. Again, there's the behavioral health side, which is going to offer more behavioral training, looking at how to impact the behaviors that these children might display, as well as the PT, OT, and speech side, where they may address mobility, sensory concerns, feeding, and you name it. It'll really be tailored to what that individual child needs, and make sure that they get all the pieces of care.
And now, Annie, I know the Meyer Center is a brand new facility. What is the benefit of having this as part of Middlesex Health?
So previously, if we had children come into our services that needed this specialized care, we'd refer them out. And often we were piecemealing that for families. So they might be traveling to multiple different areas and locations across the state. And so now they're able to come to one location with convenient parking, all with top of the line programming as well as equipment. And so because we can do that, we're hoping to ease that burden on parents and the kids.
Wonderful. And Brian, who could benefit from your programs from the Meyer Center, and how can they learn more?
It really could be any child that their parent is noticing that they're struggling with any piece of their life. And it could be someone who has a formal diagnosis that they worked on with their pediatrician, or it could be someone who at this point they don't have a set diagnosis, but they're noticing that they're not doing what they want them to be doing. So really it's working with the pediatricians, working with the school systems, anyone who may identify that the child has any sort of delay, and then getting them hooked up with our services.
Well, it's certainly important work that you do. Brian Tabor and Annie Calamari from Middlesex Health and the Meyer Center, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and of course, you can learn more at middlesexhealth.org/Meyer. Thanks so much for watching today's CT Style Express. I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Have a great day.